everyone, and welcome to my channel. My name is Amanda and I'm from amandacrochets.com, and in today's video I'm going to be doing something a little bit different. I'm going to be reviewing the 25 Crochet Baby Blanket Patterns by Daisy Farm Crafts. Now if you don't know who Daisy Farm Crafts is, you should definitely get to know them. They are a mom and daughter group and they make so many beautiful baby blanket patterns as well as scarf and hat patterns that I just want to make every single one of them. So when they came out with this book of 25 of their best and most popular crochet baby blanket patterns, I knew I had to purchase this book. Now all of their patterns are free on their website, daisyfarmcrafts.com, but I decided I wanted to have 25 of their crochet baby blanket patterns all in one book instead of having to print out every single one of these patterns. Now the blanket behind this book is not included in this book, but it is included in this book. And it is called the Checkerboard Lines Baby Blanket, and it's probably one of my favorites that I've made so far. I haven't made too many of their patterns just because I've been busy making up my own and designing my own patterns, but I have a list of different baby blankets from them that I am obsessed with and want to make in the near future. So the Checkered Lines Baby Blanket behind this book is made using Red Heart Soft, and I believe the colorways that I used are Seafoam and White. And it's just a simple method of holding the yarn together, and I believe this stitch is the herringbone half double crochet. So if we look on the back of this book, we see a gingham pattern, the same blanket that was on the front, their cactus blanket, and a few other very pretty blankets. And the one on the front is one of their newest patterns that they came out with recently. So if we open it up, we see that the patterns are made by Tiffany and her daughters. And just gives you a little index here about all the different blankets that are included in this book. And then you get another very pretty blanket right here. And then they give you some abbreviations of the stitches that they use and what they mean, as well as some crochet tips, which is always very helpful. And we start with the pink gingham baby blanket. Now I only made 2 gingham blankets, and the very first one that I made did not turn out well at all. I had no idea what I was doing as far as carrying the yarn throughout my blanket, and it ended up being a really tight blanket. However, I've since learned from that, and the second gingham blanket that I made turned out much better, and my gauge is a lot better. So I'm not going to go through every single one, but you have the teal stripes baby blanket, the candy dots, and again, you can find all of these free on their website. This is probably another one of my favorites, the country blue stripes baby blanket. I just thought the colors were absolutely beautiful together, and I never would have thought to put that pumpkin orange color with those blues. And I believe I still have enough yarn left over to make another one of these blankets, so I might have to do that. And they also give you a diagram of how many stripes to use with each color. Now if you don't want to use the same colors that they use in their original patterns, you do not have to do that. You can always change it up to fit your needs. So say you were making this, but you wanted to make it in a beautiful blue or pink color for a baby, boy or girl, you could definitely do that. That's what I love about their patterns. They're very simple. And this one, the cactus baby blanket, looks complicated, but once you get the hang of everything should be pretty easy to understand. And they include that graph for you. All of their blankets are pretty beginner friendly, I would say, so I really enjoy that a lot, and there's so much versatility to them. So here's that Checkerboard Lines Baby Blanket that I made. I chose to use the same colors because that's what I had in my stash, and I ended up really liking those colors. So again, it's that Red Heart Soft and Seafoam and White. And you can see right here how many skeins of each that you would need, and then they give you the hook size and the approximate size of what it should look like. So I really like that a lot. And here's another view of it. I'd say it's pretty accurate. Now, because this yarn that you're using, you carry the white throughout, and as well as the blue throughout, you may see your white poking out a little bit, or your blue might poke out a little bit, but they give you tips on how to kind of avoid that a little bit. And if you do see a little bit here, it's kind of just the magic of the blanket, honestly. So again, this is 25 of their best and most popular baby blanket patterns, and this is another gingham, which I really like this one too. I have only done 2, like I said, and I think for me, I have to go up a hook size when I use the gingham blankets, and I found the best stitch that works for me is the griddle stitch, which is just alternating a single crochet and a double crochet. So I highly recommend picking up this book if you are in love with all of their patterns, just like me. And Tiffany, as well as all her daughters, have contributed at least one pattern in this book. So I thought that was really fun because you get to see all the different design elements from each of them. And then you see the resources, which, you know, you could follow them on their website, Pinterest, Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, and talking about where they get their yarn. And then here is a snapshot of the whole family and a little bit of a thank you to all their viewers and their friends. And that's it. And like I said, this is a great book for the crocheter in your life. If you're looking to find a gift to give them, why not give them the 25 Crochet Baby Blanket Patterns by Daisy Farm Crafts. This is a great book and a great resource. You can currently find this book on Amazon, and you can either get a Kindle version for maybe about $10, and you can get this book like I have here for about $20. So I'll go ahead and leave a link in the description box below just in case you were interested in picking this up. Now, the link will be an affiliate link, which is going to mean that I get a small commission if you end up buying this book, but it's going to be at no extra cost to you. So feel free if you want to pick this book up or not. It's totally up to you, but I highly recommend trying out some of their patterns and just giving it a whirl, because like I said, they have a lot of easy and beginner friendly tutorials, and if you get stuck, you can always go on their YouTube channel and figure out how to complete that stitch. I've definitely learned a lot from them. I've never heard of the herringbone half double crochet really until I've made anything of theirs, and now it's one of my favorites. So again, this is the review on the 25 Crochet Baby Blanket Patterns by Daisy Farm Crafts, and this is available on Amazon if you are interested in picking that up. And my question for you is, have you ever made any Daisy Farm Crafts patterns before? And what are some of your favorites? Do you have a favorite blanket or a favorite scarf that they've made? Let me know in the comments below. I love to hear from you. Alright, now it's time to like, comment, and subscribe. And if there's any future videos that you would like to see from me, leave me a comment below and I would love to hear from you. Thank you so much for joining me today, and I hope you have a great day. Bye.